Hello and welcome. Let's solve another exciting question. It says the square root of s cubed plus 36 minus the square root of s cubed equals to 2. So how are we going to find the value of s? Alright, watch out for the trick. Alright, so I'm going to start by writing solution. Alright, so now the question says the square root of s to the power of 3 plus 36 minus the square root of s to the power of 3 equals to what? 2. Alright, now if this is equals to 2, now what if we take the positive sign of this? Alright, if we take the positive sign of this, like s square root of s to the power of 3 plus 36 plus the square root of s to the power of 3, let's equate this to be equals to an unknown because we don't know what the summation is going to give us. Let's say y. Alright, so if we have this, then it means we have two equations now. This is going to be equation 1, this is going to be equation 2. Alright, so what we are going to be doing is this. We are going to multiply equation 1 by equation 2. That is, this side multiplied by this side. Alright, so if we do that, we are going to have the square root of s to the power of 3 plus 36 minus the square root of s to the power of 3 multiplied by the square root of s to the power of 3 plus 36 plus the square root of s to the power of 3, everything equals to what? 2 times y, which is what? 2y. Alright, if you look at this, this is nothing but what? Difference of 2 square. Alright, so and from the idea of difference of 2 square, you don't need to expand. What difference of 2 square is telling us is this. This side will multiply this side minus this side will multiply this side, then we are done. Alright, so the square root of s to the power of 36 multiplied by the square root of s to the power of 36 is nothing but what? S to the power of 3 plus 36 minus the square root of s to the power of 3 multiplied by square root of s to the power of 3 is nothing but what? S to the power of 3, which is equals to what? Which is equals to 2y. Alright, so if you look at this now, we observe that the s to the power of 3, we cancel out s to the power of 3, then we'll be left with what? 36 equals to what? 2y. Alright, if we divide both sides by 2, it means that y will be equals to what? 18. So the value of y is equals to 18. Alright, so now that we know what the value of y is now, so let's go back to equation 1 and 2 now. So from equation 1, I have equation 1 as what? The square root of s to the power of 3 plus 36 minus the square root of s to the power of 3 to be equals to what? 2, which is equation 1. So if we s to the power of 3 plus 36 plus the square root of s to the power of 3 is equals to what? Y. But the value of y now is what? 18. So this is equation number 2. Alright. So now for us to get the value of s now, we are going to subtract equation 2 from 1. So we are going to have the square root of s to the power of 3 plus 36 minus the square root of s to the power of 3 minus the square root of s to the power of 3 plus 36 plus square root of s to the power of 3. Everything equals to 2 minus 18, that is negative 16. Alright, so if we do that, it means that if you clear the bracket now, we are going to have square root of s to the power of 3 plus 36 minus the square root of s to the power of 3. Then minus times this is going to give us minus into square root of s to the power of 3 plus 36 minus square root of s to the power of 3 equals to what? Negative 16. Alright, so now if you look at this, this will go with this. Then we'll be left with minus square root of s to the power of 3 minus square root of s to the power of 3. If you sum that together, we're going to have minus 2 root s to the power of 3 equals to negative 16. So if you divide both sides by negative 2, So this will go with this. Then you are going to be left with what? This will go with this. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So we are going to be left with square root of s to the power of 3 to be equals to what? 8. Alright. So now for us to continue with this equation, we are going to take the square of both sides. We take the square of both sides, the square of both sides. This will go with this. Then we'll be left with s to the power of 3, which is equals to s to the power 8 to the power of 2 is 64. Alright. So for us to find the value of s now, we take the cube root of both sides. And we can express 64 as what? 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. Alright. So we can say this is also the same thing as what? 4 to the power of 3. So by so doing, we can therefore say s to the power of 3 is equals to 4 to the power of 3. So you can see that they have the same power. So the power will cancel out the same power. Then the value of our s will be equals to 4. So it shows that s is equals to 4. Alright. So the value of s in this equation is nothing but what? 4. So I believe you've learned another way of solving this question. And if you have a more faster way of solving this, you can show us in our comment section. We love to learn from you as well. Thank you.